प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी तुर्कमेनिस्तान के दौरे पर जा रहे हैं और हमारे साथ है बात करने के लिए तुर्कमेनिस्तान के राजदूत। आइए उनसे जानते हैं कि तुर्कमेनिस्तान में मोदी का किस तरह के स्वागत की तैयारियां चल रही है और किन किन मुद्दों पर दोनों नेताओं के बीच में और दोनों देशों के बीच में खास तौर पर बातचीत होगी। Narendra Modi is going to Turkmenistan in July first week. What are the agreements expected to be signed and what issues the two leaders will discuss?
The Turkmens and Turkmenistan, nowadays Turkmenistan, and India had a very intensive relations in the past. And the relations were linked not only to economy, but also it was linked to history itself, the culture, music, food, dresses, and testimony to all these things, you can see the old and ancient buildings in Harappa or Merv. You can see traces of Indian culture in Turkmenistan. Of course, it is our duty to continue in the same way and to bring the level of cooperation between our countries to much higher levels. And I think the forthcoming visit of Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi to Turkmenistan is one of the symbolic achievements that we may probably count on. And as our President, Honorable President of Turkmenistan, Gurbanguly Berdimuhamedov, said on many occasions that India is one of the most closest friends of Turkmenistan, because as it in the history and it is now, we are continuing in a very fruitful manner to build upon our past and continue into the future. Of course, Turkmenistan is playing a greater role in regional politics, economy, transportation and all. And I think the visit will be fruitful one, especially when it comes to the questions of the subject that you are looking for, energy, transportation and all, further on our discussion. But I would like to stress upon that Indians are welcome in Turkmenistan, and we have established a great amount of understanding between each other in order to go further. And the expectations is that this visit will be very much milestone event, in a sense that we expect many things to happen. And one of them, of course, the agreements that we are looking for, and in economy, in culture, in science, in humanitarian area, and many other ways.
What is the progress in the Tapi pipeline project, and what are the outstanding issues which the two countries would like to solve during Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit?
Well, Tapi is the crown jewel, I would say, of our relations between Turkmenistan and the whole region, because Tapi is only just one part of our energy policy which was pursued, which was initiated by our Honorable President Gurbanguly Berdimuhamedov since his becoming the President of Turkmenistan. And I think in that sense, Tapi is going to play a much greater role, as we expect that since it is going to be very much implemented in the near future, and this year we expect a lot of developments to happen. For example, by September the 1st, the government of Turkmenistan committed to bring the final results of the selection, as you said, of consortium and the leader of consortium. And by probably the first decade of September, all the results will be available. And you will see that we are very much serious about this project, notwithstanding of any discussions what is going around it. We are firm on it. We have gas available. We have commitment to it. And I think what India can do is that it has also commitment to this project, and it has need for energy, and Turkmenistan can provide the energy to Indian development and Indian economy in the future.
Is there any deadline to a start of Tapi project?
There is a deadline in a sense that our commitment is a deadline. So I think that since we are looking for the aiming at 2018 as a start of delivering of gas to this area, so I think as far as fast as we can start that or move on it, it will be better for us. And I think by the end of the year, you will see a lot of sea changes, as we say, in this project itself.
How India and Turkmenistan will collaborate in the field of fertilizers?
If we get back again to in general to the energy policy of Turkmenistan. So since, as I said, we possess enormous resources in energy, and India needs that energy, definitely. And in that sense, for us, it is vital that we would like to have multi-directional pipelines that will be delivering our gas to many countries. And in case of successful implementation, and we firmly believe into that, that TAPI is done in a period of time that we set, that will give us, I would say, in all four directions of the globe. Our pipelines will be running east-west and north-south. And that is a very good achievement, taking into account our only 24 years of independence and 20 years of our neutrality status that was recognized by the United Nations in 1995, and also it was recommitted by the United Nations just in beginning of June by yet another resolution on it is called as permanent neutrality of Turkmenistan. So energy security is becoming a very much topic of every nation, because without energy there is no development and there is no progress. And we think that since there is a availability of resources, then we should share that, and we should share in a mutually beneficial way, as India proposes us to do so. And fertilizers are one of the outcomes of this policy. Of course, on our turn, Turkmenistan does a lot for, I would say, diversification of the economy itself, and getting away from dependence from raw materials into much more needed value addition, like fertilizers, for example. And of course, fertilizers is not only limited agenda in that sense. So we do petrochemicals in other ways also. So I think once we enter into an agreement with India, probability of making urea, for example, in this case, getting high, and Turkmenistan also can offer to India not only urea, but we're also able to offer you potash fertilizers.
Will there be any formal ceremony for TAPI?
Yes, we are looking, the TAPI opening, as we expect, probably will take place in December this year. It is, in a sense, it is not an opening, it is more of a foundation stone laying ceremony. And for that, we expect that the President of India, Honorable Pranab Mukherjee, will visit Turkmenistan to grace the occasion and discuss his view on global issues, because in December, this event will coincide, as I said previously, with our 20th anniversary of neutrality, of permanent neutrality of Turkmenistan that was self-imposed by Turkmenistan itself back in 1995, and of course confirmed by the United Nations as the only resolution of this kind. So in December this year is going to be 12th December, in fact, that we are holding a summit of global leaders on the matters of global security, stability, prosperity, economy, and many, many other issues that is of concern to the nowadays leaders. So I think the presence of the Indian president at that ceremony will give an opportunity for us to show what we are, and at the same time give for India a forum where the country, or he or she, could express their own views on the world affairs in Turkmenistan at the celebration of the 20th anniversary of neutrality.
ONGC Videsh is going to open its office in Turkmenistan. What is the progress in this field?
Yes, ONGC is working. We have a long-term relations with the ONGC. I know that this company is a very reliable company. It has a global outreach. It has presence, I believe, some more than 30 countries in the global arena. So Turkmenistan is linked with this company for long, because some time ago it has some stakes at the Caspian Sea offshore areas of oil and gas exploration. So now it has come time that ONGC probably should be present in the market. In the global market, the presence makes everything. So ONGC will see how to gradually evolve, starting from the, say, a small office into a bigger company. That is our expectation. The government already gave the go-ahead for the opening of the office, and I think and I hope that while Honorable Prime Minister of India is in Turkmenistan, that office will be opened. This is my hope.
थैंक यू। प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी के तुर्कमेनिस्तान दौरे को लेकर काफ़ी उम्मीदें हैं, खासतौर पर एनर्जी सिक्योरिटी को लेकर जिस तरह भारत की चिंताएं हैं, उसे लेकर ये दौरा बेहद अहम बताया जा रहा है। इस समय दिल्ली से कैमरामैन ललन के साथ विजेंद्र सिंह।